piece of land with a market value of 99,000 ringgit. He has two options: to sell the land now and invest, which offer an interest of 6.6% compounded monthly, or to sell after 6 years at 150,000 ringgit. What would you advise? So, first, we need to calculate and compare the future value of the first option to 150,000 ringgit and decide which is better. Step to solve, use the formula for compound interest to calculate the future value of the first option, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus R divided by M power of M multiplied by T. So, for option 1, we got 146,941 ringgit and 50 cents. Since the future value in option 2 is higher than option 1, which is 150,000 ringgit, it would be better for who want to sell the land after 6 years.
Number 2. Hana deposit RM870 in an account with 8% interest compounded semi-annually. After 3.5 years, she makes another deposit. She wants the account balance to reach RM2,504.50 2 years after the second deposit. Determine the value of the second deposit. Step to solve. Use the compound interest formula to find the value of the first deposit after 3 to 3.5 years. We use the formula S equal to P in bracket 1 plus R divided by M, power of M plus T. M multiplied by T. We get 1,144 ringgit in 86 cents. After that, use the same formula to calculate how much the second deposit needs to grow in 2 years to meet the target. The first future value we need to plus with the new P. Combine the two results to solve the second deposit, and we get 1,033 ringgit and 21 cents.
Question 3. Lina invests 35,000 ringgit into an account at an interest rate of K, compounded every 4 months. After 7 years, the account balance is 56,810 ringgit 37 cents. Determine the interest rate K compounded every 4 months. So, step to solve, use the compound interest formula to solve for R, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus R divided by M power of M multiplied by T. So, we got 0.070. So, we need to multiply by 100. So, we got 7%. That's all for question 3A.
For questions 3B, calculate the total balance if the investment continues for another 2 years. We use the same formula. S equal to P in bracket 1 plus R divided by M power of M multiplied by T. We change the power of T, 3 multiplied by 2, get 65,242 ringgit and 46 cents. After that, we need to plus with the first face value 35,000, and we get 100,242 ringgit and 46 cents. For question 3C, determine the total interest earned after 9 years. We use the formula I equal to S minus Rn, and the total answer is 30,242 ringgit and 46 cents.
Question 4. Mr. Haq trades in his car for 33,000 ringgit and adds 2,000 ringgit from his savings to buy a new car worth 75,000 ringgit. The remaining balance is financed with a loan at 15% interest, compounded monthly, repaid over 8 years through monthly payments. For question 4a, the first step is we need to combine the two value, which is 33,000 ringgit and 2,000 ringgit, and we will get 35,000 ringgit. With that amount, we need to subtract it with 75,000 ringgit, and we will get 40,000 ringgit. So in this question, we can use the formula of present value, which is A equals to R 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n divided by I. And the answer will be 717 ringgit and 82 cents. For question 4b, calculate the interest charge. The total interest charge can be calculated as 1 equals to Rn minus A. And the answer will be 28,000 ringgit, 910 ringgit and 72 cents. For question 4c, find the balance after 80 payments. So in this question, we can use the same formula as 4a, which is A equals to R 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n divided by I. And the answer will be 10,000 ringgit, 10,351 ringgit and 17 cents.
For question 4D, if he fails to pay the first 7 monthly payments, find the amount he has to pay on the 8th payment in order to settle the outstanding arrears. So for this question, we will be applying the future value formula, which stands for S equals to R bracket 1 plus I bracket square n minus 1 per I. And the answer of your calculation should be S8 equals to 717.82 bracket 1 plus 0.15 divided by 12, and close your bracket per square 8 minus 1 and 0.15 divided by 12. And your answer should be 6,080 cents. Question 5. A factory paid a 30% down payment to buy a machine that costs 142,000 ringgit. The factory will pay 8,000 ringgit at the end of each 3 months to repay the balance of the purchase price. The interest charge is 30% compounded quarterly. Find the number of years needed for the balance to be paid in full price. So for this question, we will be applying the formula S equals to P bracket 1 plus R per M bracket square M times T. The first thing you have to do is list out every information that has been given. So 1,042,000 will be our S, and our 8,000 will be our P. Meanwhile, for 0.13 will be our R, and our M will be 4. Apply basic algebra, and for this question, we'll have to apply log since we're looking for T, which means the number of time. By the end of the question, your T should be in 22 years.